is now magic time.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
That would be so tough. You could actually do that.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden?
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge.
Marco and Polo.
And the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's the guy from the statue.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
This goblin.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh shit. close call.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Interesante. Well, let me skip this, young man, young creators.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Damn.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Who the fuck's that guy?
Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Definitely skipping this
Professor
shit.
Weasley, we've won.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Yo, smelling the loud.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Fuck it.
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're...
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. I suppose some introductions are in order.
That is not helpful.
Sebastian.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin. Not everyone has a ministry escort.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's, who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, dreadful way to...
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just...
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
I should ask him what he was reading.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you... Interesting tactic on your... I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in...
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which...
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Then.
Nice meeting you.
All these fucking introductions.
Where did the professor...
They're hiding. Your turn, big dog.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new fifth year. I'm Ominous.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Is he blind?
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first date.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Then...
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status. A pure-blood mate. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that truth.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Nobody by no stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your...
I've been dreaming of this day for a long...
Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to cut, especially as you'll be expected to complete...
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exam. After much... Here you are.
Skip.
Thank you.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer it. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Professor Black was terrible.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Why so slow? Let's sprint.
Protego!
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
I'm right behind you.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Oh, wrong shit.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh, that's tough. Interesante.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
this shit's too boring, bro.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. And I'd like to be sure you get to...
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day. Happily, you're... judging by your adept...
You did, Professor.
He's been... My suspicion is...
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
Oh?
Yes. You see...
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare...
Perfectly good both.
I wouldn't say
Very well. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig?
Of course.
Good luck today. And invaluable...
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my... And we'll see if we...
Revelio.
Fear is weakness.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Did I hear...
Did I hear you masterfully?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of... What?
Bluffing ass.
The map is in charge.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, Sam, you'll enjoy Mr. I shall reach out. For now,
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso, this can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Potato! Stupid tornado.
Students with this adept. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner.
Beginner?
You give as good as you get.
Yo, man is a bitch.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, I demand excellence from a classroom duel.
Understood, Professor.
So, again. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Damn.
Fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned?
Excellent. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, whether it's joining us, you just have...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. Look for Luke and Brattle. Till next time.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Protego.
Where's the chest at? Oh, is she the chest?
I don't think a single student likes me. Any?
She sounded crazy.
My life is beyond me. I promise. I cannot do this for all it.
Shit.
Professor Roman
Revelio.
You sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
Akio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the... I've always... Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your... Splendid! Not to worry. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. Very good! Excellent control there. Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
She cheated. Get the fuck out of here.
Accio. Splendid!
Watch this. That is how it's done. Well done. Lisa.
Hell no.
There we go.
I wonder if I can push her shit up.
Accio.
Ouch! Well played.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What you mean, bro?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Phew.
Very good.
Here we go.
She gonna fuck her on. Or not.
Yes. Nicely done.
She gonna push my shit off.
Watch this.
Yep.
There we go.
Accio.
Ooh, too much. Oh, never mind.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Very good, both of you. Well done.
Alright, I'm gonna let this shit save and I'm ready to hop on 4 days.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated. Took me weeks to become. Took weeks for me to get any.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it,
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
mostly yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems...
It's nice to learn about another wizarding.
Thank you for asking. I do miss... I think... Until next time.
Of course, you can use
A
accurate
word,
humans,
if you would.
if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did.
Thank you, Professor.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor. Now, expect to hear from me.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery fly.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. Hope your first day's going well.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework.
Augustus Hill just... And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Revelio.
I do look forward to going home for the holidays.
Revelio.
Someone gets struck by a curse.
Revelio.
It's not on your nose. You want to know. Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a T. If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a look.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
My little sisters will be so happy to see me over the holidays. They madly try to cast spells on me, toy wands. Hardly annoying me.
I can't believe Black is still the headmaster. He obviously hates the job. It's not like he's short a few guns.
Revelio.
I should probably fucking hop on the fort till the night.
Revelio.
Hey, yo, get the fuck out of my way. Fucking cat.
Wish
Oh,
I could
shit.
see what Hogwarts
Motherfuckers spoke.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help. I trust your
They did.
I heard. Seems, Professor, I'd win.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. In that regard,
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
in fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the
I'm eager to get them.
very
Press Sebastian's,
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
glad to hear it. He'll keep... Rather, once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No?
hello, people. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
There you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new. More frequent, as a number of you. I have a
I'll start on the task right away.
It's not like papers in the air or some shit.
Got it. Leviosa. Revelio. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Oh, I seen it earlier.
Someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do have to use 100.
Oh, there you are.
Accio. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clear... Let us give the... Remember to be...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Damn.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak.
Revelio.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Revelio.
Geek. Don't close the door in front of me like that.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
My new charge. I'm told you're in Is this your first?
It is.
Well, Hogsmeade... I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Accio, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. In the Forbidden Forest, look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Someone need me
You
one of
certainly
them.
don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
To the left is the Forbidden
Wow.
Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Sebastian.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go
Guys,
around
don't
telling you
forget
all
to
my
leave a
secrets
like.
now, can
would
I?
greatly
You still
appreciate
haven't
it.
told me how you became so good at dueling.
You are always appreciated for being here
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a
in
bit
these
grim.
trying times.
Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
I want to see what that was.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi... guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Come on, bro. What you waiting for?
A Demi, guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in this state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was.
Revelio.
She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Need some fucking broom is what I need.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect.